Hi, I'm Derek Coates with Dormicaba. We've been talking about the E7900. I want to go over a little differences in some of our locks today. So we have in front of me what we call our Ilco chassis. So the E7900 lock is actually one of these locks. You really can't hardly tell the difference unless you really know them. So we've actually had this chassis for over 20 years. We even had this same chassis, same lock housing here back when we did mag stripe locks, like our Ilco 770 lock. Looked identical to this, only it had a mag stripe reader up here instead of a PROX or RFID reader. So one of the benefits of keeping a chassis that long is upgrades. So you've got a site with one of our older locks on it. You want to upgrade it to the new one? I was at a site the other day, it has 770 locks on it. They wanted to upgrade to our 790 locks for that site. Well, it's as easy as unbolting the lock off the door, bolting the new one on, and they're done. So all the hole patterns are the same. The other benefit you get is just changes, upgrades in the hardware. So over time, we've improved things inside this lock housing. Things like the return lever spring, the clutch mechanism, just little things we've found over the years that we can make a little better just to make the lock last longer, work better for you. Other things we've changed is some of the back housings. We've made a little thicker material, kind of adjusted things here or there to make it better and last longer. So that's the benefits we get out of this. So what all locks might I have here that look identical? We've got the 79 series lock, which is actually end of life now. We've got the 790 lock. We've got the 7900. We've got the RT, which is end of life, and we've got the RT Plus. Now out of these locks, one of them has a distinct difference from the other. That's this one right here. If we look at these locks, these two locks have a target pattern here in the middle of the black reader. This one actually has a square. The other difference is these two have a couple little IR windows down here. It's what's used for programming. This one doesn't because this one actually programs via NFC. This one is our RT Plus. These, it is impossible to tell the difference simply by looking at the outside of the lock. These could be the 79, 790, RT, or 7900. So I can actually tell a little bit of a difference by flipping them over. I happen to know this is the 790 lock. This little part number on the sticker here would actually tell me exactly which lock it is. So I can narrow it down that way. This one in the middle here happens to be our 7900 lock. Again, this part number sticker here tells me exactly which one it is. But I happen to know this is 7900 just because all the wires that are coming out of it, the options it has. So I wanted you to see that there is a difference here and a similarity. So you might get up to a site that has one of these locks on it and you walk up and say, hey, they've got the 7900, I know what they've got. Well, you might be wrong. So take a good look at it, pull that front lock off, look at the sticker on the back so we know exactly which lock it is. But these do share, again, the same chassis, the same mounting, makes upgrades easier, also makes your job easier. So these locks aren't typically used in the same place. RT Plus, a lot of times used in multi-housing and hotels. 7900 is used more in commercial buildings. The 790, military likes to use it a lot, but we've also used it in hotels and multi-housing over the years. So they have different applications, that's some of the differences in them. But the nice thing is, if you cross all these verticals, if you're doing installs at all these sites, your job just became a lot easier because you're used to installing the same thing, even though it is different application, it's the same installation, so it makes your job easier. Drilling the doors the same, the actual mounting the hardware is the same, so you get used to it, makes it easier on you. Again, back housings could be a little different. So we looked at the front housings, let's look at the back housing. This one is very particular to the 7900. Has your batteries on the back side, 4 AA's. Got my Zigbee antenna here in the top. This could belong to any of the others, the 79, the 790, the RT, or the RT Plus. No battery housing here, no cap. Now, you might find, say, the RT that has the Zigbee antenna or the Bluetooth antenna and a cap here, but still wouldn't have batteries back here, but it would have a cap on it with those things in it. But some of the slight differences you see here that might help you identify which it is. And one question you might have just come up with is, hey, if batteries are on here, where are my batteries on here? Well, because of the way these locks work, those batteries are actually right here. They're on the outside of the lock through a tube that goes down in there that holds those batteries. But there's a big difference in that. These locks use 3 AA batteries. The RT Plus, just the different readers we use on it, the Zigbee antenna we're using on it, the way it works is a little different. We needed a little bit more power. So we had to move from the 3 AA's here. This is just a cap, there's no battery tube here. We had to move to those 4 AA batteries in the back of the housing. So that's why you see a difference there. So, wanted to point out, we have similarities, we have differences. But the 7900 is what we're talking about, and that's what you'll see more videos on here. So, thank you very much.